Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? It's Thursday. We're almost at Friday. If you haven't joined me before, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. We handle all types of immigration cases. We'll talk about some of them and some of the different types that we handle, some questions that our clients have or people that have reached out to us have. And I'm on here to help you understand immigration a little bit better, maybe get an idea of something you might be eligible for if you don't have status here in the US or if you know someone without status here in the US. Our firm handles all types of immigration applications. We only do immigration. So what we do is employment-based cases where companies sponsor individuals for green cards or for temporary visas. We also help people sponsor their family members, bring them here to the US, help people with tourist visas or student visas. But our most common case type right now is for victims of abuse. So people that are married to US citizens or green card holders and they're victims of abuse. Their spouse is not going to apply for their green card, or they're scared to approach their spouse for fear of their spouse maybe using that and holding that over their head, controlling them because they're dependent on the spouse for the status. We also help with trafficking victims. We help them get visas, which can eventually lead to green cards. Same things with victims of crime, if you're familiar with U visas. So we have lots of different types of cases that we handle. I come on here to hang out with you, right? I come out here to hang out with you and ask and answer your questions if you have any. Of course, what I'm providing here is general information. If you would like to talk confidentially about your case, get specific information based on your immigration history, please schedule a consultation. You can do that by calling our office, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go to our Facebook page right now. Since my assistant Sophia is out for the day, she'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll call you back if you're able to call now. But leave a message. Even if you don't leave a message, she'll probably give you a call back tomorrow morning. But if you want to schedule a consultation right now and get on my calendar, I would suggest going on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration is the handle, or you can check out our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com. Go ahead and look at my calendar, see what works for you, and you can book your consultation right now if you would like. We're going to get started in a second. So just a reminder to like us and follow us on our social media pages. And of course, if there's others that you think might want to join this immigration conversation, share this post with them so they can be notified also, and they can know, basically get a better understanding of immigration if they need to help themselves and to help their families and friends. Okay, so I always start off with a question of the day. While I'm talking, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. I see Mr. Mohit. Hi, how are you? I see that he's already put a couple of questions in, and we're going to get to that. And we are streaming here on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Facebook. So we have TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I'll read the questions out loud in case you're not on that platform and you don't see it. So hopefully that will help you guys get a background to what I'm talking about here. So I'll always read the question out loud. I won't identify you if you don't want to be identified. Okay, great. So let me start off with my question of the day. Again, a reminder to put questions in here. If you have others that might want to join us for this conversation, share this post with them. A reminder to like us and follow us on our social media platforms. Right now, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. I'm streaming also on TikTok. So I go on quite frequently to come and help you guys understand immigration a little bit better and talk to you a little bit about what we do and some of the questions that we see, so you guys can all get a better understanding of the immigration process. Okay, I have some really good ones here. Alex, I see your question. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get to that in just a second. All right. Can I include children in a VAWA self-petition? This comes up very often. Can I include children in a VAWA self-petition? So a VAWA is a case type, and the one that we see most frequently is where people are married to abusive U.S. citizens or green card holders. So they have a spouse who's a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, and there's abuse in that marriage. So these guys can file for a green card on their own. Remember, the abuse does not have to be physical. It can be emotional abuse, verbal and mental abuse, all counts. So if you know of someone in that situation, they may be able to apply for a green card on their own without the help of their spouse. Many times the question they ask is, I want to include my children in this petition. So we can include your children in that petition. And many times we can apply for a green card along with the petition. So we'd be able to submit green cards for minor children if they're here in the US. So if you're applying for VAWA and you're eligible to also apply for adjustment of status here in the US, you have minor children, that we can also apply for them. So we've helped people get green cards for their children as well as themselves in this whole VAWA process. If you'd like to talk to us about VAWA, give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration is the handle, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. And you can schedule a consultation with us directly. You can get on my calendar right now if you would like to make sure and reserve your spot with us. Okay. Great. We do our consultations. If you've never heard me describe it before, this might be helpful for you to know. We do our consultations by phone, by Zoom, and in person. We're located here in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all throughout the United States. So no matter where you're located, we can help you with immigration. Immigration is considered a federal case, a federal practice, right? So it's based on federal immigration regulations and laws. And therefore, we can represent clients no matter where in the United States we are. We are here in Washington, D.C. You're welcome to come here. I'd always love to see my clients here in D.C. and show off our new office. We actually just moved to D.C. in July of this year. So we have this great office that we've put a lot of effort into getting set up for you guys. So if you want to come here, I'd love to show you around here. But you don't have to if you're not located here. The representation, the services are exactly the same. What we do is have our meetings by Zoom or by phone if you prefer phone. Everything can be done remotely or by mail. So don't worry about that if you feel like you're not in the DC area. You do not have to come here to DC for us to be able to represent you. Okay? Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Say hello if you are joining me for the first time. I always love to know who's watching and where you guys are from and what kind of questions you have. I'd love to be able to help you with that. Great. So Mohit, hi, I hope you're still on. Your question here is, can we cancel a VAWA case and file a marriage case with the same person? So technically you can do that. You can cancel the VAWA case and then you can file a I-130 petition with the same person. You can have both running at the same time. Of course, the immigration will be skeptical as to, is this marriage going to survive? Is this person going to support you, right? So that's possible. But technically, you can, there's nothing preventing you from applying on multiple grounds for a green card. So once one of these things gets approved, you won't necessarily need the other one. So that can be withdrawn. Okay? But give us a call if you're thinking about that. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Hi, Samantha. Hi, NM. Nice to see you. I saw a question here that I thought was going to be helpful here on TikTok. So let me go ahead and read that to you. Let me see. Okay, I don't know, I might have missed it, but let me start from the beginning. My I-130 and my I-485 has been pending for 17 months. We sent an inquiry, but still nothing. What should we do? So if you filed I-130 and I-485, it's a family-based green card process with an adjustment of status application. It might make sense for you to have a lawyer take a look at your application to see if something was missing, right? Sometimes delays can be things that your application just wasn't as strong as it should have been. You might be missing a piece of evidence. Maybe you didn't include all the pages. Maybe you answered something in a way that didn't make sense, right? These immigration forms are very difficult to understand, and I completely get it. So you may want to have an attorney or someone that's familiar with immigration take a look at your application and the exhibits that you submitted. Hopefully you kept a copy of everything. If you're not able to do that, I would check the case processing times for USCIS. You can go online, check the case processing times for your particular service center, and you'll be able to see what the average processing times are right now. So what I would do is check out the processing times for the service center that's listed on your receipt notice. Okay, give us a call. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Vijay says, after I expedited my approved I-360, how many days or month for a decision? So I-360 is a VAWA petition. For us, we use it most often for VAWA. It can be used for other things as well. You can request for it to be expedited. In my opinion, it's not very successful, the expedite request. So it's usually not very successful. You should be careful if you're using a lawyer to do your VAWA petition. You shouldn't, I would say, talk to your lawyer before submitting an expedite request or reasons for that expedite request. You want to make sure all the information lines up, because you don't want to by mistake have the wrong date in there or some wrong information that is inconsistent with your VAWA petition. You want to make sure that everything is consistent. If there was a mistake on your VAWA, you may want to try to correct that, right? So in order to put in that expedite request. So usually I don't find them to be successful for general reasons, right? For if there's a death or an emergency, then it can be successful. But generally, everyone filing for VAWA is experiencing some kind of hardship. I think it's really hard to stand out to request an expedite just for hardship. Give us a call. If we can help you, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Judine says, if you're applying for a VAWA, can I file for a green card for my derivatives concurrently? Yes, you can. So what we do is we file, if you're eligible for adjustment of status, for example, if you're eligible for adjustment of status, we'll file the VAWA, the adjustment of status, and then if you have minor children, we can file their adjustment of status applications as well. So that would be work permits and green cards for everybody that you're submitting. Of course, children, maybe you don't have an interest in them working, right? But let's say they're older, they'd be able to work, but you can also get Social Security number at that time. So that might be helpful for you to have for your minor children. And that can be done. If you're eligible for adjustment of status, you can also file adjustment of status applications for those kids along with your VAWA self-petition. Hope that is helpful. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with all types of immigration applications. The first step to get started with our firm, if you'd like to work with us, is to call us for a consultation or schedule a consultation online. You can do that through our Facebook page or our website, which is agarwalimmigration.com. You can call our office for a consultation, which is 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Check out our website. You can schedule there. You can schedule on our Facebook page, but follow us and like us if you want to get a better handle on immigration, get a better understanding of what you might be eligible for. Feel free to follow us, like us on our social media platforms. And I will be on here frequently, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit more about immigration every time I'm on here. I hope I can help you guys get a better understanding of our complicated immigration laws. M.A. Lux, you typed this question in here like 17 times, my friend. Okay. Brown Boy says, my I-130 is already approved 70 days ago, but my case has not moved to NBC. It does take about 6 months for the case sometimes to move to NBC. So in terms of how long that is, it's going to usually be about 6 months. It can be fast. Sometimes it's been like 1 month for us. But don't worry about that. If your I-130 is approved, the next step is for it to go to NBC. If you're concerned, you can always call USCIS, submit an inquiry, or you can reach out to NBC and they can confirm whether or not they have your application already. Okay, I hope that is helpful. You can reach out to us at 703-348-1663 if you need assistance with the green card process. You can also schedule a consultation with our office on our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. Okay? Mohit says, how long does it take for a marriage petition to get approved? It can take about a year for the marriage petition and green card to be approved. Sometimes it can take longer. We've seen kind of a wide range. The average processing times are on the USCIS website, so you can take a look at that. But in my experience, it's usually about a year or so. Mohit, you asked earlier about changing a VAWA case to a marriage case with the same person. So the problem with that is, or I would think a problem might be if the relationship was abusive, this whole process with the green card can be very difficult, right? Because you have to have your spouse provide documents to you. You have to have your spouse appear for an interview. You have to have your spouse, sign papers for this green card application. So when someone is in an abusive relationship, it's really difficult to not be under the control of your spouse if you're depending on them for this green card process, right? So what VAWA does for people that are in an abusive marriage, and that can be emotional abuse, mental abuse, what that does is free them up to be able to gain independence and freedom on their own without the help of their spouse. So what you do is you get a green card on your own. If you're qualified for VAWA and adjustment of status, you're eligible to do this on your own. You don't need anything from your spouse. Your spouse can't threaten to revoke that application or withdraw it or have you deported. None of that is possible because you're in control of your own application. So this is a big point of freedom for many of our clients. And I hope that some of you listening here, if you know others that might be experiencing abuse in their marriage to a US citizen or a green card holder, they do have some options. Give us a call if we can help you or someone you know. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I help clients all throughout the United States with their immigration application. Great. Another question here is, does VAWA require a court hearing or an interview, right? So does VAWA require a court hearing or an interview? So if you're applying only for VAWA, so remember VAWA is our most common case type is someone who's married to a US citizen or a green card holder. They're experiencing abuse in that marriage. If you apply only for VAWA and no green card, there is no court hearing or an interview required. However, many people who are eligible to apply for VAWA are also eligible to apply for adjustment of status, which is their green card application. You can apply for VAWA and your green card application if you're eligible. So if you do that green card application, you might have an interview. We've had cases where the VAWA is approved with the green card interview, right? So we have the approved VAWA and a green card interview. And in some cases, we have no green card interview at all. The VAWA is approved and the green card is approved with no interview as well. So it is possible to not have an interview at all for your VAWA and green card process. Of course, we want to prepare a really strong application. We want to be very truthful and give strong evidence as much as we can. If we can help you with your VAWA case, give us a call. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. That's a really good question, Anna. Anna says, if you apply for adjustment of status under VAWA, does how you enter matter, right? So can you apply for VAWA and adjustment of status if you have an illegal entry? So yes, so the manner of entry is not necessarily relevant for VAWA and adjustment of status. So if you have an illegal entry, you entered without papers, it's okay. You still can qualify for VAWA and adjustment of status. Give us a call so we can help you figure out if you're eligible for VAWA. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. We have clients all throughout the United States. We help them with all types of immigration applications. I only handle immigration. I don't do anything other than immigration, but I help with employment-based cases. I help with humanitarian cases like VAWA, T visas, U visas, and of course, family petitions, citizenship, and other applications as well. give us a call. If we can help you, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. You can also check us out on our website, agarwalimmigration.com, or you can look at our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration is the handle. We have a pretty extensive YouTube channel as well, so feel free to follow us, like us on there as well. And TikTok, we're on TikTok right now. We have several folks here joining us from TikTok. So we're on all these platforms. I'd love to see you on there. If you know of others that might benefit from this immigration conversation, please don't hesitate to send this to them, have them reach out to us for a consultation. I would love to get to know them, to figure out how we can help them get status here in the US, because having work authorization, having a green card, having that social security number can be very, very life-changing, not just for you, but for your children as well. So that's something to think about and take action if you're eligible, or to see if you're eligible. Okay, I hope that we can help you. Give us a call. I look forward to meeting many of you for a consultation. Again, I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I'll be on here soon and hope to see you then. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye.